Hello out there, Shannon here. I thought I would pop in today and do a little video on a doll that I made. I used a pattern by Lulu Compotine. I think it's her lease doll, and it's just the most beautiful little doll. And so I used her pattern as a base, and then I made up the dress, and that was really fun, actually. And then I got on a roll and made like 6 dresses. So anyway, she's got outfits to choose from. I didn't do the hair as I was supposed to in the pattern. I don't know about anyone else out there, but like I get a pattern and I do most of it the way it's supposed to, and then I just change it all because I just don't follow the rules. Anyway, I thought I would do this little video and show you how she came to be born, and then I will show you her in her completed state at the end. Okay. Here she is without hair or clothes, but the body, the legs, the arms, the head, everything is done like the pattern is meant to have you do. There's the Bernat velvet yarn that I used for the dresses, and this is how I got the hair going. I got this yarn at the dollar store. I can't remember what kind it is, and I just made a big long chain, and I did single crochets all the way along, and it just twisted it, and I made a whole bunch of pieces. And then I glued it on. I did not have the patience to try and sew that on. So I got out my trusty glue gun and I wove the hair around the head and just kept picking her up and looking at her and seeing where did she need some more hair and where did I need to make a little bun or a dangly bit or whatever. And yeah, it was fun. It was quite meditative, actually. Does that happen to anybody else when you're in the middle of doing something creative and time just disappears? I think this hair took me like a good 45 minutes to do because I just got into the zone and just kept making more hair. And my cat there, you can see he's never too far off, sitting beside all the dresses that I made. And yeah, I did this hair and then I realized she needs something in the hair. We have to make it more interesting. So I got out my beads and I wound up putting some beads in her hair. I put amethyst in her hair. I did a quartz crystal. There she is. I think that's before I put any embellishments in her hair. And I was realizing how wobbly her neck was because the hair actually weighed quite a bit. But lesson learned. I know that for next time. I'll have to reinforce the neck for sure. But I think she's a riot. There's some beads that you can see and a quartz crystal and amethyst there. Yeah, she's coming together. And I kept having to lay her down to let the glue dry because her head actually weighs quite a lot now with the hair on it. But that's okay. And there's some nice beads that I put on there. And yeah, no face yet on her. And I'm just really supporting her neck and trying to show you her hair because I'm really impressed with the hair. I think it turned out really well. There's the dresses I made, a kind of grayish green color, a yellow, and a pink. And there's a close-up of her hair because I love it. I think it turned out so well. I'm really impressed with this. I can't wait to make some more dolls because it's fun. There she is again. I wonder how many pictures I put in here. I'm not sure. Oh, there is her scarf, which I added because seriously, she couldn't hold her head up at all. Yeah, and I've put her back in her bin here. It has a lid on it, so she won't get dust on her or cat hair. I always put everything in a bin so that I know where it all is. There she is. She looks like she's got short hair the way I've got her laying there. She's got her scarf on. All the ends are sewn in. She's got some eyes now, and I'm totally impressed. I think she's a riot. What do you think? So cute, right? So cute. Okay, guys, if you made it to the end of that little video, thanks for sticking around to see what she turned out like. Is she not the cutest little thing you've ever seen? I, of course, had to put crystals in her hair and some beads because life is not complete without crystals and some beads. So the doll base is done by the pattern properly. I did make a scarf because she has a very wobbly head, as you can see, because I didn't know about reinforcing the neck on these dolls. I had no idea that was a thing. So the next doll that I make, I will reinforce the neck, either with a dowel maybe, or I think the lady from Stitch Dee Doo doll, I'll link her channel below. I love watching her channel and all her dolls that she makes. She uses a glue stick, like the big glue sticks, and you put it in and it reinforces the head and the neck so it's not so wobbly. So anyway, she's got a scarf on to hold her head up. I made the dress and I just did it up, you know, with a chain and weaved it up. And yeah, I don't really have too much to say other than I'm totally in love with this doll. And yeah, she's got quartz crystal. She's got some amethyst, another piece of amethyst, some beads, and her hair. I just really wanted her to have wild and crazy long and gray hair. So I got this yarn actually at the Dollar Tree. I did a great long chain, and then I did a single crochet back along the chain, and it twisted. And then it made this hair. And I think she kind of is like a, what would you call that? Like an intention doll type thing. I just absolutely love how she turned out. I don't want to wreck her by messing up the eyes, so I haven't embellished her face at all. Like I didn't give her eyelashes or a nose or a mouth because I don't want to wreck it. But actually, I'll grab some dolls that I made a few years ago and show you the difference in size. Okay, I made these dolls years ago, and I called them Itty Bitty Beings, and they're made from toothpicks and embroidery floss and glue, and a lot of their hair is braided and wound around, and I just love these. And I sold them as little intention dolls years ago, and when I started making this girl, she really reminded me of them, but bigger. So I think that's what she's going to be. She's going to be my intention doll, and I just think it's very fitting that she's got crystals in her head because in her hair, because I am all about crystals and flowing things and beads and intentions. So anyways, I thought I would share that with you. My big intention doll here and my little dolls. And oh, I'll show you her dresses that I made. I came up with a pink one and this dark grayish green one and this yellow one. And I really wish I had written the pattern to this because I can't quite nail it. Like I can't quite get it again, but they're similar. And I think it's a riot. And I love how she turned out. And wobbly head and all. Anyways, have a beautiful day out there, guys. And get creative and just make stuff if it makes your heart happy. Do things that make you happy because life is short. Enjoy the moment.